What's up everyone, OJ here. Welcome back to another video, and today we're talking about Mario Party Superstars and what the reviews say about the franchise going forward, in addition to the Nintendo Switch Online going forward as well. But before we get into that, please make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you're someone new, and click that notification bell to get my videos first. So, Nintendo Switch Online, Mario Party Superstars. The game has just dropped, and it's interesting to see the reactions from fans and critics alike. Now, this game with Mario Party Superstars is actually the best reviewed Mario Party game of all time. It's a tie with a 79 on the Metacritic. Now, I will have a list of the games up for you guys to see, but pretty much these are the best games since the GameCube and N64 era in the Mario Party franchise. And while 79 isn't exactly Game of the Year material, there still is plenty of good things to note in Mario Party Superstars that's positive for the future of Mario Party and also for the future of the Nintendo Switch Online, especially with online gameplay portion, not necessarily the Super Nintendo games and the N64 games. That's a video for another day. Now, when I usually say Nintendo Switch Online in any type of form, online on videos or also in, like, let's just say social media, it's usually followed up with anger or complaining in one way or another. And you know what? Rightfully so. Nintendo still needs to catch up in terms of their online gameplay and features that other systems offer. So that's definitely something that they need to do. But Mario Party Superstars definitely shows the service has insane potential to be good on the online gameplay front. Now, Mario Party is a game that needs good timing and precision when playing, considering the nature of the mini games. Good online play is just a must, and Nintendo didn't deliver that until Super Mario Party's recent update just this year. Back when Super Mario Party launched on the Nintendo Switch, it wasn't a good online game. Heck, there wasn't even the online boards, and people were left pretty much flabbergasted onto why and what was going on with Super Mario Party's online gameplay. However, from the jump, Mario Party Superstars is a much improved online experience, which shows the service is taking advantage of a little known infrastructural retool that Nintendo did earlier this year with their online system. It's called the NPLN. Now, data miners were able to go in and see that Nintendo started this new infrastructure with Monster Hunter Rise. That's pretty much the first game that took advantage of that. And if you've played Monster Hunter Rise, you can see that the online gameplay in that is severely better than a lot of other games on the Nintendo Switch, and definitely better with what they did with the Monster Hunter game on the Wii U and the Nintendo 3DS on the online side. So you can clearly see that with Monster Hunter Rise. Now, this revamp laid the groundwork and will be added to in the future for upcoming new games as well, and also sometimes even updates like we've seen with Super Mario Party being patched to take advantage of the new online now that they have more features available to them, or at least it works better with the netcode and what they're doing, in addition to using some of those extra features like the invite feature, for example. Now, Mario Party Superstars shows that good online play with low latency is definitely possible. Precision games with Nintendo Switch Online, which is what we want to see going forward. Now, based off of some of these reviews, you can clearly see there is a bump in quality compared to what we've gotten in the first few years of the Nintendo Switch's first party online games lineup. Now, take into account what some of the reviewers have said about Mario Party, specifically talking about the online in the game. This actually comes from GameInformer, saying that in addition, you can take a competition online and play against people across the globe. You can also connect to online specific modes to see who can string together the most wins in survival, or take part in the themed daily challenges that give you 3 mini games in which to compete. Daily challenges are fun ways to enjoy a 3-pack of activities with similar mechanics. I loved playing the Shoot 'em Up challenge, which let me compete in 3 aim-based contests. Mount minigames' quick hit nature might make it the best fit for online play, but you can also experience the board game mode online. Random matchmaking is available, but playing with your friends is more fun. On top of being a great game for close acquaintances, you can save your progress in friend matches, letting you pick up where you left off later. In my experience playing on pre-release servers, latency was minimal, though it was more noticeable on timing-based minigames like hot jump rope. Unfortunately, there isn't native voice chat, which remains absent, but you can choose various reaction stickers to communicate with other players. Now, also, IGN had this to say about the online in the game. Playing locally in the same room is obviously ideal, but Mario Party Superstars also has a pretty solid suite of online options. The standard party mode has both matchmaking with random players as well as private lobbies that let you invite specific friends. And if someone drops out, their character will be controlled by a bot until they are able to reconnect. An amusing selection of emote stickers can even let your rivals know exactly how you feel about boost stealing your hard-earned stars. There's also Mount Minigames, which offers a variety of modes that let you play minigames a la carte. In the limited amount of testing I was able to do before launch, lag certainly played a noticeable factor in one of my sessions, especially in the more reflex-intensive games like Hot Jump Rope and Bill Blasters, but online play was generally fun and serviceable overall. Also, Game Explain's Andre Seeger talked about the online play in Mario Party Superstars as well, and he's a big Mario Party guy, so I take what he has to say for real here. Wow, the online in Mario Party Superstars is amazing. If this is a sign of things to come for Nintendo, I'm excited for whatever online games may be next. So that's awesome there. It's definitely not 100% perfect when it comes to some of the things that they talked about, but it's a big improvement over what they've done before, and obviously a big improvement over Super Mario Party, where disconnects and issues could cause problems or everyone just has to leave the game, but now it's actually replaced with a bot, and then those people can jump right back in if they're disconnected. These are the type of things that you wouldn't see before on Nintendo Switch online games pretty much at all from a first party standpoint with Nintendo, and maybe third party developers had that in there, but not a lot of them. But what we want to see is Nintendo's quality first party games have some of those things that other systems have been doing for quite some time now, or that other developers have been doing for quite some time now. And the new online infrastructure with NPLN, and seeing that clearly with Mario Party here, is clearly cashing in on those things. So it's something that I feel with these Mario Party reviews and what they're saying about the online play is definitely a positive thing, and it proves that the online is improving. Now, once again, there's still some areas to get better, which they talked about in the reviews, and which of course I do agree. Stuff like voice chat would be great to implement in there. Obviously, having a messaging system and better stuff that they could use within the games, that would be great as well. But what we're seeing is the groundwork being laid for the online to be better and better, and some developers do have that online play when it comes to voice chat and certain things baked in. So for example, games like Fortnite have that baked into there, and other games have also used voice chat with direct connections right there through the microphone on the headphones if you can just plug it right in. So there is that as well. The next bit would be to get it from a system level situation, and I think that going forward, maybe with the next Nintendo system, or maybe something, it should be in this one, but maybe with the next one, we will be able to have that type of features put in with this new NPLN system. So definitely it's looking up. There needs to be some stuff that still is addressed, but I feel that the online play is getting better, and these Mario Party Superstars reviews definitely prove it, especially if you're comparing it to what Mario Party did at the start of the Nintendo Switch. Because remember, Super Mario Party came out in 2018 on the Nintendo Switch, so not too long after the system came out, and even right around the time that Nintendo was still doing like the paid online, because before it was free for a bit because it still wasn't ready to officially launch. So you can clearly see that they were still getting things and still kind of putting things together, and now it's finally starting to take shape and form because they pretty much retooled everything for the most part with the Nintendo Switch and the UI and what they're doing with the structure of the system itself. So they still have a long ways to go to make up for that, but this is definitely a sign in the right direction. It's somewhere to where they're moving in that right direction. Mario Party Superstars reviews have definitely proved that, along with a number of other games that have came out this year that have better online play than what we're used to on the Nintendo Switch. So stuff like Monster Hunter Rise, which we did mention as well. So very good there. So in my small playtime with Mario Party Superstars, I can definitely say that the online play is improved from what I played with Super Mario Party. That was terrible at first. I played the update as well, and that was definitely better with a few issues here and there. And this one seems to be a lot smoother overall. So maybe third time is a charm here with the Nintendo Switch and when it comes to Mario Party and what Nintendo's doing. So very good on that front. But what are your experiences with Mario Party Superstars on the Nintendo Switch? What's your experience with the online play? How are you liking the games? Let me know in the comment section below. All right, guys, that wraps it up for this video here. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Please make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you're someone new, click that notification bell, and we will see you for the next video. Peace.